On Saturday, the 28th of February, the United States and Israel carried out coordinated airstrikes across Iran. The attacks reportedly hit top Iranian military and political leaders, including Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. In this story, we explain what led to the strike, who was targeted, Iran's economic and geographic importance, and what this could mean for the region and the world. The tension between Iran, the US, and Israel stretches back more than 40 years. Since the 1979 Iranian Revolution, both the US and Israel have viewed Iran's growing nuclear program and role in the Middle East as a serious threat. Over the decades, this has included sanctions, proxy wars, cyber attacks, and targeted strikes. The latest attacks appear to be a preemptive move against what the US and Israel say were planned Iranian attacks on Israel and allied forces. But Iran's leaders have traditionally been well protected. So how did they become targets in these attacks? Reports suggest that several senior figures were killed, including Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, senior commanders of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, defense officials, and heads of key military research units. Some senior officials may have survived, but analysts say that the strikes have severely weakened Iran's security leadership. Observers say that by being on the ground at major military sites, these leaders collectively exposed themselves to precise intelligence and strike capabilities, as they were constantly under US radar. In the global map, Iran occupies a vast territory in Western Asia, about 1.6 million square kilometers, making it one of the largest countries in the Middle East. It sits between Iraq, Pakistan, Turkey, and others, and borders both the Persian Gulf and the Caspian Sea. This position gives Iran strategic control over trade and energy routes, especially the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow passage through which a significant share of the world's oil supply is shipped. Because of this location, conflicts involving Iran can affect global trade, especially energy flows and shipping security across the region. Economically, Iran is a major energy power. It holds large reserves of oil and natural gas, roughly 10% of the world's oil and 15% of gas reserves, and is one of the top producers in both categories. Iran is a leading member of the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, and contributes a meaningful share of global crude oil supply. Its hydrocarbon industry supports a large portion of national revenue and ties Tehran into global energy markets. While sanctions and economic pressure have weighed Iran's broader economy, energy exports, especially to buyers like China, continue to be central to Iran's economy. Disruption to that output or to key waterways like the Strait of Hormuz can ripple into global oil prices and international markets. These attacks on Iran have raised critical questions on the legitimacy of its nuclear program and whether Iran's nuclear potential can be contained. How will the damage to its leadership and key infrastructure affect its economy and stability? And can the US, Israel, and their allies avoid broader escalation in the months ahead? ENNN will continue to track these developments as they unfold. For ENNN, John Perez, Mbabane, Eswatini.